And we are live, and we are brought to you by Tusk. Tusk is a cryptocurrency focused on the firearms market with 3-second processing times. You cannot beat that. It's cheaper than a credit card.
Proudly sponsored by TUSC, the only cryptocurrency designed with the firearms market in mind, with 3-second processing times. It's the fastest cryptocurrency on the planet. With lower transaction fees than traditional credit cards. It's perfect for your e-commerce needs. For gun guys, by gun guys. Visit TUSC.network for more information and join the digital revolution.
And not only that, we are brought to you by Black Swan Tactical. Black Swan Tactical is one of my companies, and it's tax time, so it's daunting because I have multiple companies, and that kind of sucks because that requires a lot more work. Even though I don't do my own taxes, but you still have to gather everything up, split everything out, and do all that other crap. All right, Black Swan Tactical is my t-shirt shop.
Black Swan Tactical, your number one source for 2A streetwear. With shirts, mugs, hats, patches, flags, and more. There's always something to help you rep the 2A community. All proceeds go back into our projects. Viewers and listeners can take an additional 10% off with code CRUMPY. Unapologetically pro-gun, pro-liberty, and pro-freedom gear for the front lines of the culture war.
And as always, you can join the fight at johncrump.locals.com. I also post a lot of really good deals there. I know a few people used the AR deal yesterday, which was amazing. An AR under $400. That is insane, guys. We are joined by someone who wasn't supposed to be on the show today, but I guess he ditched his wife. Rich, what happened?
Wife hasn't shown up.
Okay. Well, this is an open stream, and Rich is here, but we are also joined by Choco, who actually has some questions for you. Rich, he was trying to hit you up in the Discord, and you were not responding.
I think I was on another show.
My feelings are hurt. My feelings are hurt.
He did it at 9:30 in the morning. What show were you on?
Nine. Oh. Well, I don't have.
Still.
All right, then that excuse wasn't valid at that time.
What's your locals anyway, Rich?
Flyingrich.locals.com.
Okay. Flyingrich.local. I know that. Locals.
Right. No, Flyrich. It's Flyrich.
Yeah, dude, we gotta get dude on the show, man. That would be awesome. Like a collaboration.
I got to close the deal on getting Flyrich. I think the ultimate show would be if I get Flyrich and Flying with Rich on the show.
Flyrich, dude, that would be a special all to itself. All right, so we are also joined by Choco, who's also a member of the Discord crew. What's up, Sabar Prince? Gorillas and Guns. We gotta get you back on the show. You've been on the show in a long time.
Scott.
CNT Designs is awesome as well. Alan Powell's out there. Kioski, Putang Clan. Putang, you're welcome to join. This is an open. Yeah, this is an open stream show. So if anybody wants to join, the stream is pinned to the top because I wasn't going to do a stream until about an hour ago. And I was like, yeah, what the hell? I'll do it again. All right. So tell us about yourself, Choco.
I don't know. What is there to tell? I'm a freedom-loving American, just like everybody else around here, right?
Yeah. What are you printing behind you?
That is the beginning stages of the arc. That's what I was trying to hit you up about, Rich, but it seems that you were a bit preoccupied. But I'm having trouble with the orientation on it on the Ender 3, and
there's a video. I'm not a video. There's a PDF in the zip. Invader Zip included a PDF.
It wouldn't fit on my Ender 3 bed, so
yes. All right. So Zip told me you got to increase the bed to 237.
Gotcha.
X and Y.
That would be the issue I was running into. I just redid the orientation on it. It's going to be a pretty tall print. We'll see what happens.
And we have Coop on too. What's up, Coop?
What's happening, John? Flying. What's up?
CNC Designs make some of the coolest cutouts there is. I got one up there. Dark picked up his finally. Oh, that's nice.
That's my Congress clown car.
Congress clown car, good. You got some ATF stuff. You have the.
If you need a little protection.
That is nice. Yeah, some really cool plasma cuts.
Yeah, basically all that crazy shit on the wall behind me, which most of the guys in the chat, you've probably all seen it anyway. So, or if you can come up with a good idea for one, or I mean, hell, email me, hit me up. We can come up with something.
Alan Powell likes the poop emoji.
Really?
Right. My little poopy. Move my head. Where's he at?
Is that
He's back
Biden?
here. Well, and that was through one of the bills, another confiscation bill. So it was a pile of shit bill. So we made a pile of shit to go with the bill.
Well, yeah, hell, that worked for me, man.
Good Florida news. Jared Guns and Gadgets posted that, and I have no idea why Luis Valdez doesn't call me up when stuff's going on, but or send me a message. But Florida is having a extra legislative session, and one of the three items one of the three items that they're going to be doing is open/constitutional carry in Florida.
I saw something about that today. I've been running around doing other stuff, but yeah, they're supposed to be hitting it. So we'll see.
Coop, you got a question from Bob Putang Clan.
What's up? What we got?
He wants to commission some art.
Yeah, just email me at cntdesigns2022 @gmail.com. Hit me up. Give me an idea, or if it's something that I'm already doing, we can hook it up. So,
and Chaco, I got a question for you. If I wasn't in Discord, what would be the second guess on how to get a hold of me?
Smoke signals.
Carrier pigeon, but yeah, that was third. Instagram is always a good way.
That's how I communicate with them.
I'm not on the Instagrams.
You're not on the grams?
No, I'm behind the times, y'all. I just learned about Discord just a few weeks ago.
Gotcha.
That's also another way you can get me is on Instagram. So, and you can see a bunch of my stuff on my page, a bunch of different cuts and all kinds of stuff.
Or you can, or you can just wait till 8 o'clock in the morning. Once the minute it hits 8 o'clock, Rich calls me.
Rich has a timer to go off to let him know he's got 5 seconds.
I'm up.
Our first call is usually somewhere between 8 and 9 a.m.
Yeah. I mean, I'm usually driving. I drop my kid off at like 7:45 in the morning at school, so I am up anyway.
So I went to the post office. Let's see. Dark is getting a care package. So I almost had a fist fight. Slap fight. I almost slapped the lady.
Well, what were you going to pull a Will Smith on somebody for?
Yeah, I almost did a Will Smith at the post office. Dark, not only did I already have Dark's zip code, but I had it. He texted it to me. She's like, that zip code isn't right. And she's like, it ends in 65, not 66. And I'm like, I look it up, and I'm like, his text says 65. No, it says 66, and she's saying 65.
No, it's 66.
Postal lady gave me the smackdown, and she was bigger than me.
65 is I don't want to give his location out, but 65 is close to his location, but it's not.
Anyhow, so I sent a care package out to Dark, and I sent a care package out to Coop today. Coop's got the
Yep.
tracking, Dark's got the tracking, and Toy Town in a day or so is going to get another care package.
So, did she end up putting it as 6'6", or did she insist on 6'5"?
I've learned one thing: logic and reason do not work with postal employees.
No,
No. That's why they work for the government.
Yeah. The test to become a postal carrier is real easy.
Square peg, round hole, win.
Yeah, check out this deal that I got today.
What do we got? Zoom in. I can't see.
Yeah, zoom in a little bit on it. Polymer 80. Damn.
What'd you get?
$49.99.
For
Oh.
what?
Snap.
I
40
can't even get those prices.
$49.99.
On what?
A
Which one?
Polymer 80 from JFD.
Polymer 80 what?
So PF9
It's a 26
SS.
size.
26?
Yeah.
All right. My price, my dealer price is not even that good.
Yeah, 40. That's shipped out
Wow.
the door
Yeah, no. That's like
with code crump.
with code Crumb. I need
Yeah.
a code. Hey,
I got a code.
where's Bob? Is Bob there? Bob. I
Bob's
need
in
a
there.
code.
And no, Bob, I did not use my affiliate link to buy it.
I need code Flying Rich.
Yeah, I did not use my affiliate code to buy it. But yeah, just you guys. Yeah, code crump is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not getting paid to promote them, but that is a great deal, and I don't get any kickback.
That's a
from using code
crazy
crump.
great deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a significant great deal.
Dude, I thought I was getting
It's
a,
seen at 79.
yeah.
Anyway,
I think that's the lowest I bought one for. I think I got it on sale with a deal with a code or something for like
Mhm.
$79 or something. And then I still had to pay shipping on it. So
Mhm. 49 with shipping is an amazing deal.
yeah, you can get the PF45, right? And it's like you have to add it to your cart, and that deal is great too. I will let
What
you-
caliber is the PF45?
I would guess 45.
I don't
Is
know
it
with
pretty-
Glock because
Uh,
Glock names all of their crap.
well, the 22 is a
Different
22,
actual
so I wouldn't expect the 45 to be 45.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be sleeping on the couch tonight. Is that JSD supply?
Yeah, JSD supply.
Yeah, I might have that issue too.
The 45 is like
Thank you.
109. The 45 is like 109.
PF45 is a G20 or a G21. Oh, okay, so that's a 10 mil. G20
Yes.
is a 10 mil.
Yeah.
I need a 10 mil.
There you go.
Toy Town said 45 or 10.
Oh, I got to take care of something in a minute.
All right, that works. But yeah, that's a freaking crazy ass deal.
Oh yeah, it is.
Bob, are you at the shop? If you're at the shop, throw 45 in my box and send me the bill.
How about he throws it in the box and then doesn't even send you the bill? That would be even better.
Look, JSD's been very good to me, so I don't have a problem paying for stuff for me.
Yeah, JFC
Yeah.
have been very good to all of
And,
us.
and if Jordan's listening, that's not so. I need more stuff for free. No, they're so cool.
JSD
Bob-
has the best
Bob
customer
and Jordan.
service I've ever dealt with anywhere.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about JSD until, oh God, probably till, I don't know, last year. And really looked at some of the stuff that Jordan was doing. And when he bought that gun show out, dude, I like to freaking died laughing. That was the funniest big baller move I have ever seen. The only thing that he could have done better is actually taking Josh Shapiro and taking him into the bathroom and giving him a swirly. Just hold him upside down in the toilet and flush it a few times.
Giving him a Will Smith.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean that deal, the deal I got today, I couldn't pass it up.
Oh, all right. Let me go. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, I couldn't pass up that deal. 40 like $49.99 for the
Mhm.
the kit. Yeah. It was really, really, it's a good deal.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Matter of fact, like I said, I might be looking at some of that here shortly.
Yeah, and I got a couple slide. I got a slide. Like a complete 26 slide.
Mm-mm.
And if you go to like PSA Palmetto State Armory, you can use my link if you want, because I don't mind digging money from them. I don't want to dig money from Jordan.
Oh yeah.
But Palmetto State Armory, they have the dagger triggers, which is compatible for like complete drop-in trigger. So it's a drop-in trigger, and for like $49.99.
Oh man.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
So that is what I am doing. So I'm getting all. So basically, you know,
You got too much longer to get it all in, huh?
Yeah, this is probably like, I don't know, like probably my 15th, my 15th polymer 80. So, and I'm gonna pick up a couple of MUP ones to do a couple more of those.
Did they come out with a date for that rule drop?
No, it's probably going to be if you believe the New York Times, it should be early next month, probably end of next week, the week after. If you believe the New York Times with a 60-day thing, but I don't know.
Yeah, they just kind of leave it up to their own interpretation.
Yeah.
Give me
Whenever
just
the rest of us would sit here and grind our teeth.
Yep. Dang, yeah. So use my link so you can get that money. But JSD Supply, I got an affiliate link with JSD, but I just don't give it out. You know what? It's whatever. Yeah, man. There's been some good deals lately on firearms.
I just sent a buddy over that way not too long ago. Oh, I don't know. I hope they didn't drop the price since he bought his stuff. He might get mad at me.
Why didn't you tell me? I couldn't see into the future, brother. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, not only at JSD, but at like Palmetto, they've had some great deals, like AR for like $395.
Yeah, I mean, and they're what they call blemish a lot of times, because I bought a couple things from them that they call blemish. You can't find a blemish on it unless you're going over it with a microscope.
It's just like discolorization or something.
Yeah.
And I don't really care about that.
No, I'm going to color it any way I want to anyway, so it doesn't matter to me.
I think the worst one I seen is I had a buddy that ordered a lower, and it looked like in transit somewhere someone had dropped it. There was just a scratch on it, and that was it. I mean, not bad at all. I took a Sharpie and colored it in. Everything looked perfect.
Yeah. If you wanted to see what a true blemish looks like, there was a guy 3 years ago, ordered a so-called blemish kit from Inner Ordnance. It literally looked like you took those parts and put them through a blender. It was unreal, the amount of damage to those parts.
Wow. Yeah. Aeroblem.
The journals on the barrel just had big peeled back pieces of metal coming off of them. Yeah, the Aero blends are awesome too, because those are very. I mean, if it's like something that's gonna like the metal's like peeled back or something like that, they won't sell it as blend. They'll just destroy it. Yeah. But if it's like a discolorization or something, Aero is really. Oh, Sabar just got the green one. The cobalts are gone. Sorry, bud.
You know who bought the last one?
You know, I was debating whether to get green or cobalt. I went with cobalt. Sorry. Yeah, so JSD Supply, check those guys out. They are great, and they've done a lot for the community. Oh, yeah. My next couple of orders will probably be going right to JSD, which is, that'll make me happy. So
I've got to get them up from them sometime shortly. I've got to get them up. I've got to do them up. Just because, I mean, hell, it takes a little bit more than doing like a Polymer 80. Because I like that extra challenge. That's the reason I like building AKs more than I do ARs. I like that extra challenge with them. And
I'm sure it gets, once you do your first Polymer 80, and then your second one is easier, the third one is easier, the fourth one is super easy.
Yeah.
And then you do something else. It's always good to hone your skills. Always good to develop new ones and keep yourself challenged.
Yeah, it familiarizes me with the operation of another platform, which is what I like. That's what I want to do. So yeah, I've got to get one shortly. It's killing me.
Oh, and check this out. This is kind of really cool. And I don't know if you guys know, but I use JM4 holsters, and because I think they're really awesome. And Dark didn't believe me. Dark's like, yeah, whatever. And then I gave one to Dark, or got a couple for Dark, and Dark's like, man, this stuff is awesome. But they are now the official holster of Kimber, which is kind of cool.
Deal. Yeah.
I thought that was like really cool that this hit there at the Kimber site today. But their holsters are badass.
Was that the ones he was showing off on his live stream the other day? The quick one he did on Instagram?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, probably. And it's Bob from Putang.
What's up, Putang?
I figured
Hold on.
this is more important than whatever Jordan wanted me to do.
Yeah, Jordan said he's shaving his head.
That's probably valid. His head does often looks pretty nice. Yeah, he keeps it clean.
Are you printing anything behind you?
Yeah, I am. Why? Can you hear it? I'll just leave.
No. I was just wondering. We got a. What are you printing? Choco, what are you printing? An arc.
Is it too loud? Can you?
I don't know what the hell that was, but whatever. Nice.
I've been trying to print some of these to fit on the chair rail around this office.
Hey, how's the Ghost Gunner working out for you guys?
It's not working yet. It's waiting for me to set it up.
Come on, dude. It takes like 2 seconds. It's not like you have to put it together.
Maybe I'll do it tonight. You saying I should get off here and just go do it now and then come back?
Dude, you plug it in.
Do it on screen.
You plug it in. I send that back to Cody to get it all overhauled for you guys.
I'm sorry. All right, I'll do it tomorrow. I promise. Or Thursday. What's that?
Open stream. I told you. What did I tell you, Choco? What did he say?
I don't know. I couldn't tell. What holsters were you guys just talking about?
The JM4.
JM4.
Tactical. They are awesome.
Okay. Do you have an affiliate link for them or something?
Yeah, I do. I do. I guess I can share that out. But yeah, I just got an affiliate link recently. And yeah, they are really, really cool holsters. I told Dark about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't know, blah blah blah."
That sounds like him.
And then
you did his voice and everything. Blah blah.
Then last night he goes, "Dude, this is the most comfortable holster I've ever worn," and he's like, "It prints like nothing."
Wow, I'm in the market. I was actually talking to a couple other people today too that don't carry and are talking about carrying. And I said, well, you need to get a holster and you need to wear it around the house, right? Don't just grab a holster and throw it in your pants and think now you're armed, right? You got to practice. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
We used to talk about the Walmart walk. Does anybody remember the Walmart walk? First day of carrying, you're supposed to carry into the Walmart, go sit down and have some nachos to get rid of the first day jitters.
Smart.
That was a long time ago for me, man. I don't know.
Back when Walmart had the radio grill. Now I don't know what you're supposed to do.
I was carrying before they even had them. Had little licenses. No, just joking. I didn't really say that, did I? No. No, but but the Jam 4 holsters are just amazing. Yeah,
is that it there? All right, good. I need to copy that.
and the Glock ones work for P80s. So there you go. Well, the thing I really like about it is they use magnetic retention, so it doesn't like scratch up anything. It's just a magnet, and it leaves this magnetic retention with the slide.
I'm really curious. I don't think I've ever heard anything like that.
Yeah,
Or I
this
haven't
is
seen
really
anyway.
I'm gonna have my wife check them out because she's got a stainless steel 1911 that she doesn't not like to get scratched. So that might be an option for her.
What's up,
Hey,
Jordan?
Baldy.
They do work with Strike 80s too. I was just saying that I was showing everyone the purchase I made today and the great deal that I got from JSD.
Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, it's I mean that's a great deal, dude. That's cheap as hell.
That's what we do.
Yeah, and Sabara went to get one, but except Cobalt,
Come on, Sabar.
so he got green instead.
That's all right.
I was going back and forth.
He's got a good podcast I've been listening to here. Him and Come Out in PLA. He had part 1 yesterday, and I think part 2 is maybe tomorrow. Sabar,
Yeah, I got to check their stuff out.
Yeah, if Sabara really wants the Cobalt, you can switch the green. Because I was like, I flipped a coin. So whatever, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
I just have an extra slide because you guys sent me one of the gold slide that I would bring it out. It's on my my current P80 26 size.
Dude, I need a JSD hat.
Dude, I'm still waiting for my JSD shirt. So
What? Man.
I'm joking. Don't switch. No, I got the like the beanie.
Thanks,
and I got
John.
the
That's
hat.
what I needed was more work. Appreciate it.
Dude, Coop, we got our sign the other day, man. I was out traveling when it got delivered, and I got back, and there was a beautiful present waiting for me on my desk. That's awesome. I got to get it hanging up in my office. So
I'm glad you like it, brother.
yeah, it's awesome. Thanks so much. That's fantastic.
Yeah, I
Now
don't.
we need to cut you one that's about 4 foot around instead of that. You know, that was
Yeah.
like what? I can't remember the diameter on that. Now we need to do one like 4 foot around.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can set you
Send
up
a
with
freight
a
truck to
conference
pick it up.
table. Yeah.
Maybe you can put that out in front of your store, your shop, because you know you're hidden.
Yeah, I'm not a legitimate business because I don't have a sign, right?
Yeah. That's, I mean,
No, someone said that.
Yeah, that's an old joke from.
That's when we first met.
Yeah, last year I think too, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we have Sabara.
Oh, what's up, dude?
How you guys doing? Hey.
what's up, brother?
I'm going to hop out. It's too many faces. I'm going to let Sabar slide up there in the middle.
All right, that works for me.
Be a cigar sandwich.
Yeah, I got the green one, John. I was gonna get the cobalt, but I went right now and they're out. But I got another cobalt coming that I picked up from them. So
All
I'm
right,
good.
all right. I would just say I was going back and forth whether I wanted the green or the cobalt, so I went with the cobalt. But it doesn't really matter to me. I don't know if it can be switched easy or not.
No, the cobalt is nice, man. Like I said, I had ordered one previously, but I wanted to get that green one, so I used your code. So thank you, Crown, for that 10% off.
The $10 off. Yeah, that's a great deal, man. $49. Damn, that's cheap.
Yeah.
You know what I did? I bought a dagger trigger. This is just a drop-in trigger, and I tried it, and it fits right into the P80 and everything else like that.
Yeah, most of their parts fit. I'm pretty sure. Their slides and stuff. I know a lot of guys have been buying slides from them.
Yeah, it does.
How's the trigger feel compared to the P80 trigger?
The trigger. The trigger. I like the trigger. The safe function. I guess. You know that little like bar that sticks off the Glock safety.
Mm-hmm.
Their triggers don't really have that. It is a safety built into like the bottom of the trigger.
It's like a Smith and Wesson M&P, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that how theirs is?
Yeah.
Similar?
Oh, with the jointed trigger on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not
Yeah.
a fan.
So I mean, it feels basically the same. It's just that small little difference.
Yeah.
And Rich is back. 99% of our shows have something to do with 3D printing or P80s or Strike 80s or
Really?
JSD Supply.
We can talk about printing, because the only thing I could do with printing that would, not get me limited monetization would be, something like that.
Hey Rich, did your Octoprint inform you that your print had messed up or what happened?
You're really low. Let me I'm gonna adjust you up.
Can you hear me now?
And hey, Jordan. Hey, Dark.
Yo, Dark. What's up, bro?
Hey, bud.
Dark thought he was gonna sneak me today. Oh, he tried calling incognito. It
All right.
didn't work.
All right, hold on. I mean, Sabar, I'm gonna
trying.
mute Dark for a second because you have a little background sound, just so Sabar can ask his question to Rich.
Hey Rich, what happened with the print? Didn't your Octoprint tell you that your print had fallen off the bed, bro?
So, yeah, I do have an AI. I have Spaghetti Detective running locally on my network, but I didn't have it running at that point. I had it turned off.
Whoops.
Because remember,
So-
P80 Ralph was telling you about it?
Yeah, Ralph, he sticks these little things, these little cards into his printer to print. I just don't understand how that works.
Bro, I did the same way.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a knuckle-dragging, mouth-breathing Neanderthal, yeah, that makes sense.
Guilty as charged.
Oh, there goes Sabar. Sabar is out of here. Yeah,
Here's what I'll say. If shit pops off, that SD card I'm literally going to take and fucking eat it.
I send mine wirelessly.
Yeah,
You're just straight from your brain, right, John? Just straight.
Right.
Yeah. That's why I got a microchip in my head.
telekinetically. Thank you, Elon Musk.
Yeah, that's funny how people always think I joke about having a chip in my head, and I actually do.
See, when you told me that you had a chip in your head, I thought you were referring to like Doritos.
See, I would have thought it was like a chipped piece of skull. I would
Yeah,
have.
I
mean,
just
it doesn't work
thought he
that-
was kidnapped by aliens and anal probed, and then they put the chip in his head after.
That's a
No,
long
no.
distance to go from the other end.
It doesn't work.
That's taking
The
a long
charger's
way.
broke.
Holy brave and beautiful.
I can replace it.
No, the charger is a handheld device, but it's broken and the company's out of business. So
I'm ready.
Is it broke or is it broken?
it's broken.
Ah, okay.
Hey, Dark,
That's a shame.
what do you think of that holster, man?
Are you gonna just play a video over my answer, or are you actually asking me?
No, I'm actually asking you. Look, hands up.
Okay. So, and guys, I apologize. I'm on my mobile. I'm in a shitty service area, and and I'm in a car with loud noise. Aside from that, I've been trying out the JM4 tactical holsters, and I don't know. I thought I was going to be like at least mildly impressed with them, but I gotta say, man, I don't like them. I love them.
Yeah, they're comfortable, right?
They are extremely comfortable.
And they don't print.
But I have to tell you that, like, I love it. I love the way it sits. I love the way it feels. I love all of that shit. But something terrible happened today with the holster. I was wearing the holster, and as you know, there is a very, very powerful neodymium magnet inside there that's kind of coming out of the crotch area. And I was at my professional office of employment. I walked up to the table, and it fucking snatched an employee's set of car keys, and I'm straight mad. in crotch.
So your crotch grabbed a coworker's car keys.
I so thought he was going to go a whole nother direction with other things being pierced and getting stuck to it.
I was going to say, did you tell him it was the Prince Albert that you got?
Hey, this is awesome. Thanks, John, for helping with OCD with the perfect evolution of beard growth. You are the
That's pretty good.
Our Norwegian friend.
Hold on. Do we have to hold on? I'm gonna fix this.
Put us in beard growth order.
Yeah, that's why I'm like.
Hold on, Mark. Hold on, Dark's calling.
My StreamYard is
What's
not
up, Dark?
functioning properly.
All right, hold on. You might put you on. I'll put you on Bluetooth. Hold on.
Dark is in the low bandwidth.
Oh, I guess it's a mail truck.
All right, Dark, are you there?
Yep, I'm here.
All right, they should be able to hear you.
All right, cool. So, how much of the story got out? Like, where did it stop?
The magnet grabbing your coworker's keys.
Your Prince Albert.
So, yeah. So basically, like this, young, attractive office worker that I was talking to, her car keys immediately were on my penis. There's no other way to put it. And
did you ask her to remove them?
Please remove your keys. What have you done with these? So, I mean, you can look at it a couple different ways. You can look at it like, number one, the holster is great, extremely comfortable, like very smooth to wear, like with jeans, with a gun belt, with no belt, and sweatpants. Like, it was great, and the magnet works as retention. Also, be careful because there's two pieces to this. You will magneto the shit out of any metal shit near your, penile area. One. Number two, that could also be a good thing if your intention is to, get some attention from the ladies. Grab their car keys real quick and just start a conversation.
And once again, Jordan is on another podcast he wishes he wasn't.
Thank you, Dark.
Excuse me.
You should hear the conversations me and St. Vinro have offline.
Yes, St.
They're all
Vinro.
in
I actually wrote an article.
Mostly about helping inner city youth and giving back to the community, things like that.
I wrote an article about Jordan, and I referred to him in the article as St. Vinro.
That is true.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That is awesome, dude. I forgot who gave him that name.
I have no idea.
I'm just kidding. It was me. Sorry.
I think it was Rich.
No, definitely.
Rich will take credit for it, I'm sure. He'll have no problem with that.
I have no problem.
Oh, yeah. Rich, who gave him that name?
I think it was you.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to, continue to say, oh, it was me.
No, and I reviewed the video of us talking. I think it was Dark that picked out the felonies first.
Yeah, I mean, we are still investigating that. There's some movement on that that will be coming out soon.
Nice.
Yeah. So
you mean circle all the felons in this video game that we've been playing?
No. You'll see. But yeah. Also, getting to other things here, all 3D gun printed related. Did you see Print Shit Repeats new video?
I did. Yeah.
The 3D printed muzzle device.
Yeah, from Sharps.
Yeah,
You know,
I saw that today.
Yeah, John Sharps, who's really he's a cool guy, really cool guy. We share. You would like John, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves airplanes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like the Hellbreaker. The my AR the Hellbreaker he based it on a P40. And that's how he started his company. He was at an air show and he saw a P40 and go, I think I can make a lower. But a lot of people don't know, he was like a designer for the Xbox.
Huh.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he works for Microsoft as a designer. So he designed before he started Sharps Bros.
Did you see Polar Knights coming?
Which one?
Hey, gentlemen, I got to run to pick up the little one. I just wanted to come on to say hello, also mostly because, Jordan was here. So
Yeah, St. Vinro. We all have to pay homage to the patron saint of 3D printing and everything homemade firearms related.
No, I just wanted to be as close as I could.
Jordan, what are you going to have these for
I
sale?
miss his warm embrace. All right, guys, thank you so much.
That's it.
You have a great day.
Later,
Oh,
Doc.
yeah.
Take it easy, brother.
Bye.
I don't know, Rich. Those take too much work. We thought about it, but all the parts are expensive too. Is that a set me or what was that? MP5? Or
Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, that's a set me. The MP5's
Yeah.
on its way.
Yeah. I want to do a MP5 for myself, but I've not brought myself to do it yet. Expensive parts.
All right, who's got the rooster? Is that Coop?
That's definitely
Yeah,
cool.
those are my cocks out there.
Is that yours?
No,
I thought that was mine. I was trying to ignore it.
no, they co-host every show with me because apparently roosters don't wear watches, and they don't really respect when you have things to talk about either. So
True.
You know,
They always got to put in their 2 cents.
when I was born, the first place I lived up until I was like a year old was on a farm.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell me your parents made you live in the chicken coop.
No. I had we had chickens and horses and goats and
animals are fun, man. I love having them. The only thing I've got right now, of course, is the chickens and dogs and cats. But
we moved when I was a year old, so I don't remember any of it.
We've got chickens, dogs, parakeets, rabbits, something else. I don't know. We got a zoo around here.
Yeah. Now your rabbits are your rabbits meat rabbits or are they pet rabbits?
Hassenpfeffer or Bugs Bunny?
Depends on how hungry you get.
Yeah.
I mean, I realize you can eat any rabbit, but there is a line there in between. Hey, I got this from the pet store, or hey, you might see him later outside of his fur.
Right. See, we let them roam free in the yard, and they go and they visit the neighbors, and one day it's just going to be like, oh, the rabbit didn't come home today. Dinner.
Oh, well, that's perfect.
See, there's
Dude,
a plan.
that works for me, man. Rabbits are cool. I like rabbits.
I like rabbits. They're delicious.
Yeah, they are.
But I don't eat rabbit.
No, you can starve to death eating rabbit.
Yeah,
It's
they're
chewy.
lean meat. Yeah. Which,
Yeah,
I
there's
mean, a lot of wild game is really lean meat.
And I just want to let everybody know that I am a vegetarian, secondhand vegetarian, that is.
Secondhand.
Yeah, I get all my vegetables secondhand.
Yeah, like last time I went hunting, I got a turkey, and a boar.
Oh, cool.
The people in the Harris Teeter, the store, wasn't too happy with me though.
We're just walking around with the 12 gauge in the middle of the store, blast the turkey, blast a ham, be like, got both of them.
That ham that you sent me, Jordan, was delicious.
Awesome.
I also wrote about that in my article too.
I saw it.
No, the ham was delicious.
Good.
The best part about that, the mac and cheese was phenomenal.
Good.
What mac and cheese was that?
It was Honey Baked Ham Company, and the apples. Holy crap!
And
My wife.
I got to go again, unfortunately.
All right.
Well, when you get that old, you can't sit there for long. Got to get up, go pee.
Polo nights. My wife wanted a dog, but I didn't want a dog, so we compromised and got a dog.
Yeah,
Sounds like my marriage.
Gun doctor said might be getting rid of a horse here shortly. My wife wants horses so bad she can taste it.
Horse is pretty good. You ever have it?
Well, you know, knowing if my wife gets a horse, that's a possibility. The back straps off that thing got to be huge.
Yeah.
I ate water buffalo one time. I didn't realize that it didn't like it.
Mm.
I
My
got a
wife
hamburger.
goats. I told her I'd only get goats on one condition: they have to be screaming goats. And that way, we'll put them on the side of a neighbor that I don't get along with. So every time he walks outside, I'll just scream at him.
Yeah.
No, Rich is coming and going. He wasn't supposed to be on the show today, but I guess he decided when he saw that was live, he decided to jump on. That is to a EDU out there who is a great freaking guy.
280U he's a stand-up dude, man, for sure.
Yeah.
He's one of the guys. I think I started following him about 2 years ago, somewhere around there. And yeah, he's a stand-up guy for sure.
Yeah, he is very much so. I'm going to give out this. Hopefully, I don't get called. I'm not supposed to. Sabar wants this, so I'm going to send this over to Sabar. So, Sabar. Yeah, it's what the hell was I saying? I have no idea. Gun Doctor, cool guy too. Yeah, there is a lot going on in Congress, guys.
Yeah.
I want you guys all to be watching out for some of the stuff that's going to be coming out soon.
Well, they're trying to fund it. I was listening to their budget hearing today, and it's they're fixing to throw a ton of money at ATF, FBI. They are fixing to start funding a lot of things. So,
yeah.
Definitely going to be more boots on the ground coming to a city near you.
Oh yeah, I mean they want to hire so many more industry agents for the ATF. They want to hire so many more field agents for the ATF. They want to fund a lot more interaction between the ATF and local law enforcement. And they want to hire about 89,000 more IRS agents so that they can really dig into your finances. It's going to get interesting.
I like this. I love C-SPAN, the best crime show ever.
Yes, they are. Absolutely.
Yeah, they are going to. They have a lot of stuff going on in Congress right now. I've been meaning to write a response to the NRA who declared victory on Vala. Basically, they said, "Well, this anti-gun stuff wasn't in there. This anti-gun stuff wasn't in there." And a lot of the stuff they listed that wasn't in there was never in there to begin with. So it's like, what the hell are you talking about?
Right.
That's like going to a judge when you're convicted of murder and saying, "But judge, look at all the people I haven't killed."
Yeah,
exactly.
Because the biggest thing about the Violence Against Women Act or any of the domestic violence acts they push through, it's all about making more people prohibited purchasers. That's the only step in those bills.
Well, they also did a lot of writers that added like anti-gun research and stuff like that. But they actually put an article saying it's a victory because they didn't have this, they didn't have that in there, they didn't have that, and I'm like, dude, it's was never in there. What are you talking about? I talked to a friend that works up on the Hill, and I asked him about it, and he just like laughed his head off. I think you know the friend I'm talking about, Jordan. He was like, "What are they talking about?"
It's absolutely insane, and it's just Well, it's our government wanting to government, basically, is what it is.
Well, it's about control.
Yeah, it's absolutely about control. It's the only thing it's ever been about.
Yep. How to get it, and more of it. That's all it is. And all the laws that are being, it's like a cat net. It's like a cat net. It's just slowly closing in the tighter they pull the string.
Yeah.
And I just got this. It looks like they just introduced a bill into the Illinois House to make 80% firearms illegal
Yep.
in Illinois.
If you follow Mom's Demand Action, I'm pretty sure I saw something today where they are already doing the happy dance over that one.
Didn't Washington pass a similar law?
Yep. Now get this. Washington, they pass a magazine ban also. But the thing is, you can go outside the state, go pick up magazines and drive them right back into Washington, and they're legal.
That's the same way Maryland is.
Yeah. Their bill just covers sales of magazines and manufacture of magazines inside the state.
Yeah, sale, manufacture, and transfer of magazines within inside the state.
Yep. So you can have all the parts shipped straight to your house for a magazine and for a 30-round standard capacity magazine in Maryland, and you can drive north to Pennsylvania and cross the border, stop, assemble your mag, and then turn around and drive back into Maryland. It's perfectly legal. But if you stop short of the border and you assemble that magazine within the borders of the state of Maryland, you are now a criminal.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there is in Colorado, you can get all the parts shipped there and you can assemble it right at your house in Colorado. So as long as it's taken apart, I got a friend that he lives in Colorado, so he just gets magazines taken apart and shipped to him in parts, and he just puts it back together. You just take the follower off, take the spring out, take the base plate out, put it in a bag, ship it.
Is that because it's an import ban and not a manufacturing?
It's a import ban on completed magazines. So you can buy it if it's not assembled.
That's insane.
Which makes no sense because it's not like you have to drill or anything else in the magazine. You just stick everything in there. It takes 10 seconds to put a magazine together.
It makes you wonder what has to be running through somebody's head to pass the laws like this. It just has to be sheer ignorance, right?
No, well, they're ignorant about the firearms, but they understand the control aspect of it.
Oh.
Right.
So it's like them putting things into ban a barrel shroud. What sense would that make in a logical person's brain? None whatsoever.
You guys ever seen
just another firearms component that they can try to ban?
You ever see the Tucker Carlson thing when he's interviewing the senator?
Yeah.
And he goes, "What's a barrel shroud?" She's like, it's the thing that you haul. He's like, "No."
Yeah.
She's like, "I don't know what a barrel shroud is." Are you trying to ban it?
Yeah. One of the dumbest ones I saw was I can't remember whether she was a state congressperson or a Fed, but she literally talked about magazines like they were disposable razors.
Yeah.
So if you fired all the bullets out of the magazine, you'd no longer be able to use the magazine.
Right.
So if we ban new production of magazines, we will ban a magazine.
Pulling back the curtain a little bit, these guys don't write their own bills. Special interest groups write bills. This is on both sides. Special interest groups will write the bills, hand it over them to a staff member. Their staff member will read over it sometimes. I don't know about all the time, but the staff member will read over it and says, "Okay, you should back this or you shouldn't back this," and then they just go out there and do whatever.
I can tell you 100% from following groups like Giffords, Everytown, Mom's Demand, all these groups that actually have a legal side to them. If you look at the initiatives they want to push, these bills come right in behind them. So that's where they're getting a lot of their input. is through these anti-gun organizations. Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing that you can do, and might be interesting to do. Whenever you see like a bill, like go ahead and look at the one in Illinois, their ghost gun ban, and then look around and see if you can see other bills in other states that are identical word for word, and I guarantee you're going to find them.
You're going to find them, and then you can turn around and find a federal bill that's worded the exact same way. I read something out of Rhode Island today. All the wording in that Rhode Island bill is everything that they've got in another ghost gun bill that's federal right now that they're trying to push through.
Yeah, I don't think they have a ghost gun bill up in Rhode Island. They have a magazine ban.
Well, they've got a magazine ban, but they're trying to go in and edit the definitions in their
of a firearm,
firearm and all that, and then they list the ghost gun stuff in there, just like it's listed in these other bills.
So did they just write this bill and then disseminate it to anybody who might be interested in presenting it in their house?
Well, they usually have contacts inside the government, so they know exactly who to give it to, and it's usually people that owe them a favor. Yeah,
less politics.
A little old you scratchy, I wacky.
So it's like one of the things where they know who to send it to. It's just like the stories. You see all these ghost gun stories, right? And there's a lot of words that are worded the same. And what happens is that Giffords in every town, they have people that will pitch the story to like friendly reporters.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they go, and basically what they do is they give them, I've seen this, I've worked in the space, but they give them like all the facts, everything else, this is the point that you need to make, here's this, and these reporters will take it, and a lot of times it's not because they believe in it or anything, it's just it's a lot easier if all the research is done for you.
Right. Well, it's lazy is what it is.
It's just repackaged and passed off as well.
Yeah,
that's like them trying to hit Jordan, and they never separate out how many firearms had a serial number that were manufactured with the serial number, and then that serial number was removed or damaged.
Right.
They never separate that out from guns that were privately manufactured and then stolen, and they never separate that out from someone who was actually manufacturing firearms and then distributing them. They never break those down. They don't want to see where that lands.
Right.
Yeah.
And they don't know, so they don't take record of any of that stuff because to them it's just all the same thing. So it's important to differentiate those points that you just made, but they don't spend any time on that. And most law enforcement, maybe now they know more about it, but they typically don't know anything about a homemade firearm, a personally made firearm. I have a story about myself one time. I won't get into too many details, but an officer was looking at a 6-hour P229 that I have, and it's still raw aluminum. I finished it. It started its life as an 80%. I finished it, and it's kind of all banged up. I just had it with me or whatever. And anyway, so they're looking for the serial number, and they couldn't find it. They called in another guy, and he's looking, trying to figure out what they're looking at. And so I asked them, I was like, what, is there something I can help you figure out with this, or what's going on? And they're like, yeah, there's no serial number on here. And they were kind of like, ready to arrest me type of thing. And I'm like, well, here's my business card. Like, this is the business I'm in. Let me explain to you how this works. Call the ATF if you can, or whoever. But I understand that's peculiar, but it's definitely legal. And this is the business I'm in. And then they made a call to the ATF, and the agent said, yeah, as long as it's not being used in a crime, et cetera, it's legal to have a firearm without a serial number. So ultimately, I got my property back, not a huge deal, but they're just uneducated. So that's kind of some of the stuff that we're working towards, and I'm personally working on is, taking different interviews of not necessarily gun-friendly organizations or news outlets to try to help educate as best we can people that aren't in the know or would have any reason to know what we're talking about. And the only news they see are the 3-minute clips, you know, that NBC puts out or whomever that's negative. You know, we're trying to educate as we move along here, but you know, it's tough trying to get in front of some of those news organizations when they have their own, you know, agenda. So
Yeah.
But that was smart what you did with having somebody else record the full interview and then immediately releasing it out. I mean, that was, yeah.
Thanks. That actually happened back in February, and I got the idea of recording it from Rob Pincus because we did an event with them last year, the Makers Match, and Vice News was there, and so everybody was kind of uneasy about that. I thought, you know what, we're just going to roll with the punches. It makes sense to talk to these people and get our voice out, at least some of our voice out. So anyway, he recorded a lot of their interview of him with his own cell phone, and I thought that's great because you can. You know, there's no trying to remember what you said or what they said or how you said something. It's right there on film. So
yeah, Vice, you know, they are a left-wing organization, no doubt, but they are pretty fair with stuff.
Yeah, I thought they were more than fair with that story. And the best part about it was I looked the other day, there's 2.5 million views on it. So there's 2.5 million people that at least were exposed to, you know, normal people creating their own firearms. So I call that a win.
Yeah, Vice did a story on 3%ers.
Okay.
And it was a while ago, a couple years ago, and it was incredibly fair. And they were like, you know, one of the things that they were talked about, they're like, 3%ers. They, you know, a lot of the media think that they're like white supremacists or white nationalists, and the woman was like, I was shocked by how many minorities there were and the 3%ers, and they put that out there, which I thought was kind of you know, you wouldn't usually see that.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, and what they reported that, you know, these aren't crazy people, and they're not and they're not like hateful people, or they're not really a danger. And I think that was a win for like the 3% community there.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you look at the stuff that they're using to try to push the regulations on ghost guns right now, it's all that these are the tool of the white supremacists, or these are the tool of the extremists. Yep. And they go down this list to poke those emotional buttons is all they're doing. And they don't talk about all of us who are, I mean, we just like to build things. No different if I built an engine out in my garage. It's the same thing as building a gun.
That's one of the things that I do for a living. I argue with people. And one of the things I always teach the guys that work with me is never base anything on an emotional argument, because an emotional argument absolutely lacks any substance whatsoever. Soccer moms and Democrats make emotional arguments. We need to be reasonable about things. But you find when you get outside of the realm of people that actually do know how to argue, or people that you know are just consuming information from their television, is emotional arguments are absolutely the way to go, because they don't need any supporting documentation. It's oh, well, this feels this way, so therefore it must be right. And it's 90% of the people that I talk to about polymer 80 guns or building your own firearms, even for the pro 2A community, there's so much misinformation out there about it that it's mind-boggling. You find yourself having hours of conversation about you know, the topic, just because there's not a lot of good mainstream sources of information on it.
Right.
No, the people don't want to. They don't want to apply the same logic to firearms that they do to anything else.
Right.
You know, guns are used in crimes. Well, so are cars.
Right.
So are knives. So are hands and feet and brooms and bats. And so let's get the logic in one column, and then apply that same logic to each thing. And then you can have a logical, rational argument about the facts.
Well, that's exactly what they did with Jordan's interview. Is they cut out all of the facts, all of the logic, and they went straight for the emotional aspect of, well, I'm not a criminal, And
Yeah.
it's like, well, that's not at all what the interview was about. And so nobody else saw it until Jordan released the video of it.
Yep. And Jordan released a video, and of course, Dark did a stream where he showed the video. I watched it on Putang stuff, and it's the same as always with the media. You can do a 30-minute interview, an hour interview with them, and they are going to boil everything down and chop stuff up in the middle of a sentence to make things fit their narrative.
Yeah, that 30 second blip that fits exactly what they wanted to say.
Absolutely.
Exactly. All right, guys. We have been on for over an hour. Thank you so much for joining me. Remember, you can always support us at johncrupp.locals.com or flyingrich.locals.com. I want to thank St. Benro, patron saint of the 80%ers, the patron saint of all things build, for coming on. And thank you for pricing that frame the way you did, because that made my day.
Yeah, no problem.
I was happy. I saw that. I was like, oh, like, yes.
Yeah, Jordan, we appreciate everything that you're doing for I hate to say the community, but for gun owners at large, to be honest with you, because it's you're doing amazing work, man. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
And with that said, I'm going to go around the room. Let me hit up Choco. Tell people anything you want to plug, where they can find you, whatever you want.
Say what? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
You tell people you can plug anything you want. Tell people where they can find you, whatever.
I'm just a guy that loves freedom and loves America. I'm also a public adjuster. You can find us at fair.claims if you're in the Virginia or Maryland area and your insurance company is screwing you over.
You're in Virginia?
We're in Virginia and in Maryland. Yep.
Oh, I'm in Virginia.
Yeah, you're like an hour south of me.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's cool. Fair.claims. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Right. Pennsylvania. Help me in Pennsylvania.
We do have one guy in Pennsylvania.
All right.
All right. Well, there you go.
Yeah. Feel free to hit me up at josh@fair.claims and see what we can do.
Yeah.
And also, he is a member of the Discord community. The Discord is located down in the description. You guys can join the Discord if you want. We have a lot of fun over there. All right, let's go to Coop. C&T Designs.
Coop from C&T Designs. I do plasma art currently. So anything that's basically in a two-dimensional space, or depending on the design, I can kind of stack things like I did for Invader Zip. I've got some stuff you can see on my Instagram right now. If you're interested in it, we can hook it up. So Coop at C&T Designs 2022 at gmail.com. Hit me up.
And I'm going to do Rich. You can find me at flyingrich.com on all social medias, besides on Instagram, where it's flyingrich_official, because somebody took Flying Rich. And be sure to check out my MySpace.
Don't forget about OnlyFans.
What's that?
Don't forget about his OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. And my OnlyFans at Flying Rich, where I do duets and duos with Fly Rich. All right. Now, St. Vinro of the 80%ers.
Yeah. So,
you gotta find a word.
All right. Thanks for all the support you guys give me. Totally appreciated. JSDsupply.com. Help me build my Instagram back up, because our buddy Vaughn Hilliard from NBC made a phone call and got it whacked.
It was an email, but
oh well, whatever. Email. How impersonal is that?
Yeah, I used to. I think it was actually from his producer.
Yeah. So they're out policing the world, I guess. NBC. So anyway, if you want to help build my Instagram back up, that'd be cool. If not, that's okay too. We'll keep supplying the freedom as long as we can.
Yep. All right, guys.
Everything you do.
Thanks.
Yeah, we all of us appreciate everything you do, Jordan. And everyone go to JSD Supply. No affiliate links, just GSD Supply. Let them keep all the money. All right, but you can use code Crump and get $10 off if that will push you over the ledge. But if not, just don't use the code. All right, thank you guys. All right, bye.
Y'all be cool.